So much.
The super sticker ones.
Fucking hate super stickers.
Oh, it's the best.
I just want to see what it
Also,
is.
speaking of Lydia's drawings, so we're doing this thing with Steel City AF where we're creating 25 of the best comics of all time, painted in the style of 25 of the best artists of all time. And Lydia's been doing it. We already did the Robin Williams Mona Lisa. So now Lydia did the Kaufman. So this is the Picasso Andy Kaufman. So
Oh
check
my
this shit
God.
out.
Wow.
Look at that.
Tony
Look at that.
Clifton's Beginnings in the corner.
Oh man, that is awesome.
Aren't those cool? Yeah, and so we're gonna have those. We're gonna have those hung up in a gallery at Steel City, but we're also going to, you can get prints and stuff on the website. So
Nice.
I don't like being upside down. Why am I upside down? And that Jew Andy Kaufman is fully forward. I'm sick of this.
that, by the way, was not Ben.
That was Tony Clifton, not me. Right?
Yeah.
That was
Oh
Tony
my God,
Clifton.
Ben, is your Bowers Tony Clifton?
I think that's what it is.
No, see, people think when they don't hear voices back to back that a voice is a different voice, but I can do them back to back. You'll see the difference. I'm Chris Bowers. Everybody, it's great to be here. I don't know what's going on. Whereas Tony Clifton is like this. He's a lot more flippant and a lot more pissed off. Why is Lady a fucking beekeeper? I'll show you how to keep fucking bees.
What an
I see the
asshole. Jesus.
He's an asshole. Yep. You see the
See,
difference?
my question is how many Curious George books do you have to read before they send you that hat? Is that all of them?
This is the Bug Chappelle hat that Steve is sending around the world. So
Yeah,
by
that's from
2021
Ask Us Everything. Yeah, Zara and Muggleton sent me this authentic Australian cricket hat, and it's Greg Chappell, but it looks like the signature. It looks like it says Bug Chappelle, and it's a ridiculous cricket hat. You are correct about the Curious George thing,
Yep.
and so we're sending it as a thing. We're sending it around to all the different fans, and people are taking pictures with it all over the world.
And I got it like 2 seconds ago, so I put it on my head.
Nice.
Okay.
Like Flat Stanley, but a hat. Hat Stanley? Got it.
Yeah, it's the hat Stanley.
I like it.
It's the hat Stan Leedy.
Ooh, there you
Yes.
go. Stanley also did Spider-Man. Okay, this
Yeah.
is going all kinds of down rabbit holes.
Let's have a set.
He's Hat Stanley. Come on. All right. Rachel, anything else to catch up on before I get
No,
to
we're
the
good. We're
comic?
good. Thanks.
All right, let's go. Both comics are first timers, so we're excited for both of them today. First, coming up, Zainab Johnson, everybody. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is an interesting time of year for me because I am Muslim. So I'm not seeing family not because it's COVID, it's because we ain't got a holiday to celebrate. I actually wanted to not be Muslim for a very long time. When I was little, I just felt like Jesus had better perks. I went to school with like all Christian and Jewish kids, and I'm like, okay, help me understand. Like in December, we leave school for a little while. They come back. Everybody has new Jordans, and a tree goes up. A couple of months later, they look for a bunch of bunnies and eggs. Everybody has new Jordans again, and I'm still over here. I just didn't understand why my parents chose Islam. I'm like, we gotta fast for 30 days, and we get one gift. Like, who chose this religion? As a kid, I wanted to speak to the HR of religion. Once I got older, I realized that there were like certain perks. Like I went to testify for my brother. Yeah, it's a stereotype. I testified for my brother in court, and when I took the stand, the bailiff said, Ms. Johnson, you don't have to swear on the Bible. You can swear on another book because of your religion. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know that you guys did that. Thank you so much. I was like, but you could bring out any book you want. I don't plan on telling the truth anyway. Thank you so much for considering my religion. Yeah, I can't tell you the truth. The truth is a crime. I'm here to get him out, so I can't tell you the truth. I can tell you what I practice. So matter of fact, since I'm gonna be lying, why don't you go ahead and bring out the Bible? That's usually the point in the show where the jokes drop off, where people are like, ha, oh no, I can't. I can't get on board with that. I am hoping that this pandemic is over soon, although I know it's far from, but I like to look at the upside. I like to look at the positive in everything. And so I was trying to find a positive, like, okay, we've all been in the house for so long. What's the positive in this? And I was like, the good thing is nobody is getting like sexually harassed at work or at school, right? And then Jeffrey Tubin started working off on a Zoom. Oh, and I was like, dang, we're not even safe. But then I went even further. That's somebody you really can't trust. Like, that's like if you jerk off, I feel like somebody's jerking off right now on this Zoom thing.
Hilarious.
Somebody's like, huh? What's she saying? If you can't wait to get off on a Zoom, because Zooms don't even go that long. Like, unless you have the pro package, Zoom don't even let you go for longer than 35 minutes. So if you cannot masturbate for 35 minutes, nothing is safe in your house. You have the type of house that when people come over, you give them the water that you drank off of. That's you. That is fucking. You'll never go to a masturbator's house. I didn't realize how valuable a cat call was until I had to stay in the house for 8 months. I know women, we complain like, guys, respect us, but I realized a cat call really lets you know where you are in this dating world. You know, a cat call lets you know if you still got it. Like, I walked to the Trader Joe's a while ago. I hadn't been out in a while, and I got 8 men were like, hey, you look good. And I'm like, I still got it. But before that, I had no idea. It got so bad, I started catcalling myself. I would walk past the mirror in the bathroom. And I mean, I was a bad catcall. I realized, guys, you guys really have it hard. I mean, I was like, the classic stuff. Look, Slim, you look good. You want to get married? I mean, who wants to get married? Then when I didn't respond to myself, I started insulting myself. I was like, you would look way better if you smiled. I was like, wow. You are abusing yourself. The truth is, I'm actually in a relationship, but it's a long distance relationship. He's so far, he's damn near in the future. He really is. He's located on the continent of Africa, so he's literally 13 hours ahead of me. I know it's really hard, but I don't know, tell me if I'm weird for this. I feel like before he kind of left, our sexual like chemistry was off. I remember like his way of like foreplay. He was like, I want to tell you a secret. And I was like, ooh, I like secrets. I can't keep them, but I like them. And he starts like whispering in my ear, and then he starts licking in my ear. And I'm like, oh, that's what he wanted to tell me. Oh, it sounds good. Could you say it to my vagina? What is this, 98? Why are you licking in my ear, sir? This isn't gonna work. You should go to Africa. I do miss dating though. I do miss like sitting across from somebody, smiling while lying and letting them pay for your food. I really miss that. I do. I miss it. And what I don't miss though is the awkward conversation that would be had with me because I'm not a drinker. I don't drink. And that can get really awkward on a date. Okay. I'm okay. And I was looking in the chat, like, did I get light yet? Okay. So here's the thing. You can't tell a person that drinks that you don't drink. You have to say something else. You have to be like, no, thank you. I don't want to drink. You know, like I just don't want to drink right now. Because if you tell a person that drinks that you don't think, they hear, oh, you think I'm an alcoholic. It's like, I don't think you're an alcoholic. I do think you make things about you though. This guy, when I was on a date with him, he was like, get a drink. I was like, no, thank you. He's like, get a drink. I was like, no, it's okay. I'm fine with the avocado and the chips. I'm okay. And he was like, get a drink. And I was like, no, it's okay. He's like, what do you think? I'm going to roofie you? And I was like, yeah. I do think that sounds like something a roofie would say. Because the first thing, if you tell a person you don't want to drink, the first thing they should say is, oh, is it religious? The second thing is, oh, are you in a program? But if the first thing they say is, you think I'm a root for you, that means the pill is in his pocket. Thank you.
Zainab Johnson, everybody. Zainab Johnson. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you could super chat on the YouTube. Throw in money for those new Jordans. She needs a couple pairs of new Jordans. That would be great. But also, and I don't know if this is inappropriate to say, but when you said about the HR of religion, I had the thought of like, what is a Muslim Karen? Is it a Quran?
Hilarious. Hilarious. Too soon, Steve. Too soon.
I was like, is that okay to... I think I like this joke, but I don't know if it's okay. I don't know.
Way too soon.
I don't know
If that even applies.
Karen. We too busy trying to hide.
Be like, can someone else speak to the manager, please?
Well, see, and that's and Zainab, being Muslim looked really hard growing up because I liked being Catholic because the great thing about Catholicism is you just get to pick which rules to follow and still be a good Catholic. It's my favorite thing ever, you know. So like, my friends like, oh yeah, I cheated on my taxes and I stabbed a guy once, but I don't eat meat on Fridays during Lent because I'm Catholic. Like, really, Dick? That's the one you picked? Okay, good job.
Yeah, they're like, also, and you know, I went in and apologized for that stabbing to someone who had nothing to do with it. That was in a booth who I never saw, so we're good, right?
That's fun too, but you don't even have to do that, Steve. You can just pick the ones that, I mean, that's technically what you're supposed to do, but you don't even have to do that. You can just decide which ones to make you good. It's great. Like I had Catholic friends growing up that didn't use condoms during premarital sex because they were Catholic. I'm like, he's also against fucking. Like, I don't care. What? So I love that part of it.
Hey, during COVID, do y'all still drink out the same pimp cup? What is it called? The pimp cup that y'all use in the Catholic Church? Do y'all still use that?
Right? I haven't been to church since I was 17, and I would.
Okay, all right. I was wondering because I went to a
I'm
Catholic church and
assuming
I saw everybody drinking at the same cup, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. That's the
Ron,
backwash.
Ron.
I don't want that.
No, they wipe it. They wipe the edge with a dirty cloth each time.
It's still residual crumbs. Crumbs looking at me like, you sure you want some of this?
Want some of this?
I also love the idea of the cat caller who says the things a cat caller wouldn't say. Like just the idea of like you walking by and be like, "Hey baby, you want to raise a family together? Maybe get a house in the suburbs?" Like just No, no one else likes this game? Okay. I thought that would be a fun game.
To me, that'd be the first time he get a yes. I would stop like, I would like kids in the suburb. Let's do it.
Right. And old black men are the best at catcalling. They be like, you wearing that dress, girl. You doing your thing. You like, is he flirting? I don't know. Girl, hey, that dress is on you. You hear me? Like you put it on with a lotion bottle. You're doing your thing, girl. You don't know
He's
if you're
just
being
describing the
harassed or hit on.
situation.
Yeah, he's just telling her exactly what she is indeed doing. There you are walking down the street wearing a
Over
dress.
here looking just like yourself.
It's actually a wonderful
What does
way
that
to
mean,
not get in
James?
trouble. That's a great way to
Mirror
not get in
working.
trouble for catcalling.
What does that mean, Earl?
Yeah.
Look at you not talking to losers like me. You get it, girl. I'm a piece of shit. Right.
Ooh, you look so blessed and highly favored. God has been so good to you. Look at you. Your cup runneth over. Like what? Is that harassment? Should I go to HR? I don't know. Is that dinner? I don't know.
Look at you ordering of a medium latte from me.
You gonna make
Zainab
me
was
get
trying
a
to say
second job. You gonna make me get a second job. I need you
Looks
to
like
blink,
somebody's
sir.
not gonna take a drink and get roofied.
Wait, Zainab, what were you trying to say?
Oh, I was just gonna say I would love it if there were HR for cat callers. So like, okay, we have you made 4 women feel uncomfortable today.
I like the idea of a performance report, like a quarterly report, where it's like you made a couple people feel uncomfortable. Be like, but you did accurately describe that woman walking down the street, so that is.
But it's also a thin line too, because if a woman like you, it doesn't matter. Like if a guy show up at your job unannounced tomorrow with roses and flowers, you're like, oh my God, you went through all that for me because you like him. But if you don't like him, you like security, stranger danger. Why is he here?
Not anymore. We've seen enough Lifetime movies. We know if he shows up unannounced, he's crazy. Period.
Hey, you got a problem with
But
Lifetime
if you
movies?
like him though. All this for stalking for me? You were in the bushes with war paint on your face for me? Oh my God, God is so good.
I don't know. Rachel, what we got coming
I'll
up?
get some tips. All right, so we had Tam Brown tip you Zainab $5 and said, of all the days I can't be in the front row, you're on the show. Absolutely wonderful set and happy holidays.
Nice.
Technics tip to Canadian and said, Zainab, hashtag nothing is safe in your house. You're a masturbator.
Yeah, I think the problem.
Thank you for the Canadian money because I'll be in Canada in 2 days.
Go, girl.
You're able to go to Canada right now?
Yeah, we start filming now.
Oh, if you're on a production. All right, cool. Do you guys need like a PA who can quit after the first day?
What are you filming?
Oh, season 2.
What's that?
Upload. It's on Amazon. It's a
It
great
broke up when you
show.
said it. Say the show name
Amazing.
again. It broke up. Say the show
Yeah,
name.
you broke up.
Upload.
There you go.
That's what she did with her background there. I love the little bear. That's my favorite part of that background.
It's a fake background. Nico is paying me to show you guys it. So
That was a quality show. I watched
You can
that
upload on my phone anytime.
show. Upload's a great show. If you guys haven't seen it, Upload's a really good show.
Oh, it's incredible.
It's so
great show.
good.
It kind of makes you depressed that you could still be poor when you're dead. I didn't like that part of it, but the rest of it I thought was really, really solid.
it's about capitalism. But have you guys heard of this new app called Clubhouse?
Yeah.
No?
Okay, so I was on Clubhouse is just an audio as all voices, right? It's a bunch of rooms with conversations. And the moment I get on this app, this guy says, "Is that Zainab?" And I was like, "Yeah." He said, "I know your voice. I know you from Upload." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." He said, "I hate that show, but I know you."
Hilarious.
And I gotta say,
Also, in that app, when you talk, your picture and name kind of blink. So it's all that probably also clued him in a little bit.
But I didn't put anything on my bio.
wait, Ben.
Okay.
She could have been any. She could have been any Zainab.
Man, Clubhouse ain't nothing but a ghetto conference call. That's all it is.
Yes, it is.
Like, I have the floor. Excuse me, mute yourself. I have the floor. Mute yourself. Can I finish? Can I finish? One mic at a time. Mute yourself.
Yes, I loved
6
how
hours later.
on there recently people were talking about how Kevin Hart's last special wasn't funny, and Kevin Hart jumped in and was
Are you serious?
saying to
Heard
my
about that.
face.
If you have a good and big enough conversation about a celebrity, the celebrity will come on and join the conversation.
But the biggest
Holy
flex is
shit.
he owns stock in the company. So I'm like, whether you like it or not, you are using his platform. So he won either way.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Interesting. Yeah, because he was taking some punches, so I guess that makes sense. He's willing to.
A comedy show to TMZ.
It is.
Right.
It is like the conversation is taking place in that bullpen area with Harvey Levin just strangely Riley sucking on a smoothie.
By the way, Zainab, I still feel bad about what I said to you on Clubhouse, so I'm sorry.
They won't let you in Clubhouse, Steve. You got to be a star. Okay,
I
Rachel.
mean, Clubhouse.
And you have to have an iPhone, sir.
You have to have an iPhone.
Steve's the
Rachel, what else
Android
we got?
user.
It doesn't work for Androids. That is.
Absolutely not. Racism, man.
Steve and I have done a talk in Clubhouse together, and I'm proud to announce no celebrities joined into our talk whatsoever. So that was good.
Absolutely. Although I did say some horrible things about Zainab during that talk, so I still feel bad. I feel very, very bad. Rachel, what else we got?
We have Kim Stewart tipped Zainab $5 and said, great set. We've got Dana, $5. I loved your set. He's almost in the future. Thanks. Sean Ehrlich, $5 for Zainab. I know how you feel. I miss being lied to while paying. I thought it said playing with other people's food. Paying.
That too.
That too. We had Bert tip you $50 and said great set.
Bird, show your face.
Oh,
He's here. He's on the front row.
he is in our front row. Thanks, Bert. We had Dave Adler, $5 tip for Zainab. Here, kitty, kitty. Am I doing it right? Colleen Hansen, $10. Zainab, thanks for the roofie advice that all women needed to hear.
By the way, I would say, Zainab, even if that was like his fourth guess, it's still bad.
Yeah, but the first guy means clubbing you in the head that night.
Yeah, the first guess means it's already in the drink he's trying to pass you.
We had Razor tip you $5 and said, when you started talking about masturbation on Zoom, I noticed Steve's laughter get a little uncomfortable. I'll contact SDSC's HR for Steve not showing and telling.
We don't have one. I've tried.
I am HR.
Technically, HR is me, and I just don't give a fuck about anything.
It's me. How can I help you?
No,
What did I do today? How can I help you?
Yeah.
Scenario when you're like, can I speak to the manager? And the person is like, I am the manager. So,
I am the manager.
Also, by the way, I did react to that joke not only because I thought it was funny, but I thought the idea of Jeffrey Toobin. The problem is he did have the pro package, and then he showed it to everybody.
I heard it was an amateur package, and also
His package
Guys-
never could have lasted 35 minutes.
that's right.
Yeah, nobody's
guys
jerking off for
name-
35 minutes, are they? Are you guys jerking off for 35 minutes? That seems excessive, doesn't it?
That's way too excessive. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts, right?
I mean, it just depends how long the pool man's in the backyard for. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Oh God! Now we found out why Ben suddenly got a white wall.
Ew. Can we take him off?
Hilarious.
I'll shut my own camera off, thanks.
You're saying he's in his
Jesus.
pool. He's in his pool. Is that what you're saying? He
I'm
drained
gonna
all the
finish
water?
the tips. I'm gonna finish reading the tips.
Finish the tips.
That's what I wish the pool man would do. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know. We had, let's see,
You
Zara.
fuck one hot tub, and the rest of your life, it's all pool related. It's
I
sad.
never fucked a hot tub. I was sad in the hot tub. Can a man be sad in a hot tub and not be accused of fucking it? My God.
By the way, I'm really glad we called HR in time for this conversation. This is important.
We had Zara tip Zainab and said, as a criminologist, you were 100%. Zainab was 100 on the roofie tip. Nice set. Took me a while to get that out. Hadley tipped $4 and said, is Chicago pizza just casserole? P.S. Great set, Zainab.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Chicago pizza.
me neither.
I mean, it's
No,
pizza.
same.
I'm gonna eat it. I mean, come on. But
Hey Zainab, you made enough money to buy some food at the airport.
Airport food is next level, man. I'll order literally like a sandwich and a water bottle. It's $27.50. It's like, what?
I'll bring my own food, and they're like, that'll be $13.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Oh, even
What's great-
Dunkin'
what I'm-
Donuts in the airport is expensive. I'm like, why is this egg sandwich $19? Like, this is Dunkin' Donuts. Humble yourself. Don't do that.
that's how I knew I had lived in LA long enough when I finally started going to the airport and things seem reasonably priced. I'm like, yeah, Burger King's $22. That seems about right because that's what it is here too. It's like Jesus Christ.
My favorite thing is if you fly Spirit, the sandwich costs more than the ticket. So
Yes. Also, though, in
Last time I was on a Spirit flight last year, we're landing. There was this dude behind me with his girl. They were going to Vegas, and I flew into Vegas and drove back because it was cheap or whatever. So it's like an $80 Spirit flight from Indianapolis. The dude's like, "Man, I ain't fucking with this Spirit no more. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Next time we come to Vegas, we're flying private." I'm like, I don't think you are. I don't think that's the mid-grade. It doesn't go from Spirit to private, motherfucker. There's some steps in there.
also, I love Bowers that you're acting as though there are parts of the country in which you would order Burger King and your total wouldn't be $22.
That's fair, but I'm saying for
Hilarious.
regular people. I said, like they do give me 2 straws, and I'm like, fuck you, I don't need both straws, dude. This is all for me. I get it.
I love the idea of the person who doesn't understand mid-level, and it's only poverty and luxury and nothing in between. Like that's a fantastic character.
I love it. I love that he was so motivated by Spirit's bullshit. He was like, I gotta be filthy rich.
Yeah. And
Well,
that
we
guy
saw-
became Elon Musk.
Like there's
So we gotta pay for the armrest too? I gotta pay for an armrest?
we said last night
You
there's like a
sleep like
bell
this?
curve. There's a bell curve for some shit where like it's only really poor people and really rich people, like swords. You're either living in a trailer or a mansion. Nobody lives in a middle class house and owns a fucking sword. That's something you do.
So the ends of it are all swords.
I'm just saying, like snakes. Like you're either if you have a bunch of reptiles, you're either really fucking poor or really fucking rich. It's just that there's nobody in the middle buying snakes. I don't think. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
going out in tattered clothing. Same kind of
Yes.
thing.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of things where it's just on the other, same kind of people on different sides. I get it.
I like that. Is that a bit that you do? I think that's pretty funny.
We just thought about it last night. We were
That's funny.
smoking weed, and I thought that was funny, so I thought I'd try it out here, and it got a laugh. So yeah, I'll probably go in the act. That's how it works, right?
Pretty
Yeah.
solid.
I appreciate that. I'd rather you laugh than go, "That's a good bit," but that's okay. That's fine. I'll take anything I can get.
Look, we'd all rather some things. We don't always get them.
Bowers, it's not your fault. Everyone on the show was like, but which side is Mike Paramore?
We know which side Mike Paramount. Rachel.
All right. So we had Jillian Wood tip Zainab $10. So thank you, Jillian. We had Jessica Keibel tip $25.
Large
Thank you,
fries.
Jess. Large fries. And we had like 10 generals because these assholes keep sending super stickers. I mean, fans. Our fans keep sending super stickers. So Tam Brown, Sheba dog raising an arm to greet someone asking, how's it going?
What a specific.
Kent Benny Lenny, a white unicorn with rainbow hair. Tam Brown, a smiling face with a halo. Chris Jacobs, a hot dog with ketchup. Fucking assholes. Watson's back. An opened cardboard box with the word unboxing. That is so dumb.
Yeah, by the way, this is Yoko Ono's new album.
Her,
Tam Brown.
her name is perfect. Every time she releases music, people are like, oh no.
We had Tam Brown Venmo'd, and she said to balance out the YouTube feeds for sending so many super stickers that Rachel loves so much. Ken Benny Lenny, a peach.
Yeah, that's what that was.
That means a butt.
It does mean a butt.
Do you know that you can use the butt emoji to mean peach sometimes?
Maybe.
What is a peach?
Well, Bowers actually. So next month, January, Jessica Keibel's obviously in your Patreon level. You're gonna be eating fruit salad. So that's what it's gonna be next month.
Oh, hell yeah, Jessica, nice work.
I don't like either one of those words. I don't like either one of those words.
Yeah. I didn't think you would.
You know, when I got him the vegan cookbook, I thought I was combining the two things he disliked the most, and I was incorrect. It is fruit and salad. Nicely done, Jess.
Yeah, fruit salad sounds pretty terrible.
Okay, let's finish this up so that way we can get to Ron. We had Gus Walsh, super sticker, a pear character turning around and waving his hand saying, hey, you, while lowering his glasses.
That's the cat call emoji. It is.
I wish I could see what these actually looked like.
I would love if none of these are super stickers and they're just writing descriptions of what they want the stickers to look like.
Well, this one's definitely just him writing it. Technics, Rachel rolling up the tortilla. That's because I'm going to hit.
This begs the question. I think somewhere in the production department of emojis, there's a guy who writes down what he wants it to look like, and then he sends it to the art department, and they make it happen. So he's like, "What if there's a smiley face with a top hat and a fucking heart coming out of his mouth?" And someone has to make that. But they wrote it out at first. I like that.
Yeah.
Fun concept.
I'm a fan.
Potato bending over, showing his ass. Okay, I guess we'll figure it out.
Ours, I think you and I have two very different emoji collections.
Yeah, mine are mostly about fucking potatoes. What are yours about?
Mine are about courting potatoes, very gently.
We also had Technics, a super sticker, a pink ice cream cone.
Nice.
Watson DeBax tipped and said, Ben, that Yoko joke should have gotten more laughs.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Cannabis Jones, super sticker, a Shiba dog raising an arm to greet someone asking, how's it going?
It's a sheepdog. A sheepdog?
Like a Shiba Inu.
Shiba Inu.
It's a breed of a dog.
Oh.
Google
You gonna
it.
be okay? You're in front of a picture of a dog, Bowers.
I know what dogs are. I just never heard of a sheep. I don't think I know what a dog. I know what a dog is.
They're very
But
pretty.
but you barely know what dogs are. When Bowers comes to my house, his interactions with Henry are very funny. He like talks to him like he's kind of like I don't even know how to describe it. He just goes like, "Hey there, dog," and like kind of touches him and then like walks away. It's like someone who's never owned a dog.
I think Bowers thinks that Henry is an open micer. Where he's like, let me greet him politely, but I'm not interested in more.
Yeah, he
Yes.
comes to my chest. He's like trying to and I'm just like, okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Are you supposed to be up here? I don't know what I'm doing. He's like making moves on me. I don't know what to do. I don't want to hurt his self-esteem. I mean, he's a dog. I don't, so I don't want to like blow him off completely. But at the same time, I don't know what to do.
All right, last one I have is from Dave Adler. He tipped on Venmo, and he sent a super sticker and said, "We can do it here too, except Dave, it doesn't write it out, so I get to make my own description of what the fuck I'm looking at." So it reminds me, it's a chili pepper that reminds me of Bowers with his hair slicked back, and it's like a magician, and he goes, "I'm here." That's what he's doing.
Please send 1,000 more of these.
Oh my god.
Fucking A, Dave. That's what he wanted me to say. And then let's get to Ron.
Rachel interpreting it herself was my favorite part of 2020, I think.
Me dressed like a chili pepper, flipping my hair back, saying I'm here is, my foreplay. All right, are we ready to go for another comic? Let's do it.
Yes, buddy.
Coming up next, Ron G, everybody. Woo!
Yes.
Hey, what up, party people? Thanks for having me, fellas. I appreciate y'all. Great job, Zainab, as well. I am glad to be seeing people and hanging out. I was battling depression the first part of COVID quarantine. Well, I don't know what was happening, but this is the crazy part. Like, you ever be so depressed you don't know how you feel? Like, somebody asks you how you doing. Like, long time ago when outside was open, somebody asked you how you doing, you knew how you felt. Now somebody asks you how you doing, you get mad. Like, hey, how you doing? Like, man, it's quarantine. Don't piss me. Hey, it's quarantine. That's what it is, okay? I don't know how I feel. It'd be weird, man. And then it's a weird phase too, because you like, I'm sitting here doing Zoom shows with people staring at me. Some of y'all got popcorn ceiling, and you acting like you better than me, not laughing at us, and we are hilarious. We do this for a living. But I actually host a really dope show on Sundays. I'm not gonna say it right now, but yeah, I host a show on Sundays, and it was a comedian performing. And actually, y'all are a really good crowd, because sometimes crowds are disrespectful. Y'all don't know how to mute yourself. You got the smoke detector with the battery hadn't been changed in 3 years, and you don't hear it, but everybody else on the Zoom hear it. But I was performing. It was a comedian that was performing, and while he was like setting up his punchline, somebody burped during his punchline, and it was the funniest thing ever because he couldn't recover. And I haven't seen him online, and this was March. I haven't seen him online. I think he deleted his Facebook. Like, it was bad. It was bad. And so the other day, man, like, no lie, I was doing a show, and while I was performing, you could hear somebody talking. We were trying to figure out who it was. Somebody was checking their bank balance during the show. And while I was talking, I was like, everybody, please be quiet. Then I heard, your total is $7.32. I was like, hilarious. And then so the square lit up, and we knew it was them. we knew it was them, and I was like, yeah, you gonna need these laughters, because $7, like, this ain't it. Hopefully the stimulus check is in 2 minutes, because you're not doing well right now. And they logged off. But what I found out too, man, like, actually when you battle depression, man, especially in the Black community, you're not allowed to tell your parents, because there's nothing you can tell an old Black man about struggle that he'll receive it. Because I told my dad, and my dad, for some reason, he's like, you don't know nothing about no struggle. You can never out-struggle an old Black man. He's like, you don't know nothing about no struggle. When I was growing up, I didn't have no belly button, okay? I was hatched. I'm like, what? You got all the little Christmas and Santa Claus came. I didn't have no Christmas. When I was 6 months old, I had to learn how to work and take care of my family. I'm like, Dad, please stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I like old Black men too, because when they give you good advice, like, I hate generic advice, but my dad, he get drunk and give me generic advice, but he'll scratch his back on the wall. Like, I don't know if y'all got old people in your family to do this. He'll be like, let me tell you something, son. You need to keep your head up, all right? Now, you got to look up, don't look down. Okay? In order to live, you got to give, but you can't get the life you want unless you give up something. You hear me? Let me tell you something, son. About that, right? I'm like, what is happening? So I call myself buying me an emotional support dog. The dog I mentioned, my puppy, she's super cute. She was a rescue. I don't know what happened to her before I got her, but apparently she got trust issues because she sleep with her eyes open. She'd be like, I'm like, what did they do to you? And she was a rescue. She's like a little black pit bull Rottweiler mix. She kind of looks like a lab. But do y'all know that people don't adopt black dogs? She's an all black dog. Do y'all know people are racist with fur too? Did y'all know that, white people? Did y'all know that? They don't adopt black dogs? I'm like, what did the black dog do? I'm like, what? And apparently her owner was racist too, because when I first met her, she was like, dark. I'm like, wait, what is that? What is happening right now? So I'm learning how to, like, get her, Mad Mayor is hilarious. I'm I'm learning how to get her used to like other people and stuff like that. So I learned, like, especially when she sees other dogs, she'll start barking or whatever. So somebody told me about the submission method, where basically if you have the dog, you have to lay it on the side, you have to hold their neck and rub their belly till they calm down, right? And while I was doing this, my wife, she was telling me I was doing it wrong, and I was like, babe, please don't do that. And so, hold on. I got to sneeze. That was so weird during my set. Myself with a sneeze. Anyway, my wife was like saying you shouldn't do it like that, and I was like, babe, I'm trying to discipline the dog, not now. She's trying to stay focused. So what I did was I laid my wife on her side, and I held her neck, and I started rubbing her belly, and she bit me. Yeah, and I don't have an ending for that joke. That's all right, cool. All right, last thing too. I just celebrated my 1-year wedding anniversary during quarantine with my corn queen.
Nah.
I appreciate that, man. I feel like married people don't let you know what you're getting into. Like most married people, they aren't good billboards for marriage. Like you ever ask a married person what it's like being married? Like it started out being an explanation, and then it turned to a cry for help. It get real awkward real fast. Like I asked the guy, I was like, yo, what is it like being married? He was like, take your time, you hear me? You better have all the fun you can, okay? You better wait on God. Don't do like I did. I'm like, what? He was like, marriage is work. I'm like, oh my God, really? Because my question is, I need to know if it's office work or construction work. I'm not putting a tool belt on to go home. And this is the funny part. If you want to know somebody happily married, all you got to do is ask him how long they've been married. Ask the man. Ask him how long they've been married. Because it's going to be a sound and then the answer. The sound tell you everything you need to know about his marriage. I asked him, I was like, yo, so how long you been married? He was like, shoot. Dang it. About 6 months. I'm like, whoa, that was June. Like, you can't, 6 months. You can do 20 years, but I'm like, what are you doing? I yield my time back to the show. Thank you so much, Ron.
Ron G, everybody, Ron G. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can super chat at on our YouTube, and of course our PayPal is at sdscshow.com. We definitely need to throw in some tips for Ron because he hosts an amazing show every Sunday and has the entire pandemic and still does not own a green screen. What the fuck is behind you in real life that you are hiding right now?
The background is actually amazing. Watch this. Hold on. It's incredible. Why you sitting here judging me, sir?
No, your background is fantastic, but every time you move, there's like 8 feet of your background comes with you.
Oh, damn.
That's so pretty.
Is that your real background there?
My wife did that. That's an accent wall. See? That's real.
How the fuck are you putting up your fake shit when your nice shit looks so nice?
It's easier. I trust issues like my puppy.
I love the idea that you're like, oh, I'm in front of this gorgeous wall, so instead I'm gonna look like I'm doing stand up in a 1988 Nintendo game.
I don't trust the government, okay?
We'll find out where he lives because of the accent wall. Oh, those were those at fucking Burbank. I know where those tiles were. I know.
That's a nice wall, man. That's nicely done.
Here, Ron, I'm gonna make your dad's life. Here's all you need. Ready? Just get him a back scratcher, man. Then he doesn't need the wall because I was a wall scratching my back motherfucker for a long time. This costs $4 in any truck stop. I bring it with me in suitcases because when you're big, you can't reach the middle of your back. So I just have it with me at all times. It's the best thing I ever bought. So buy that for your dad.
Did you say a truck stop? Is that where you got it from?
Yeah, like a Stuckey's or whatever. Just driving around doing comedy. I just stop. I'm like, oh, a back scratcher. That'd probably be cool. It's the best thing I ever bought in my whole life.
Hilarious. And what is that jacket made out of? Window treatments? Like, what is that? What kind of material is that? Is that lady church hat? Is that made out of old lady church hat? What is that?
No. When you kill a leprechaun, he gives you his coat. It's fucking.
I should touch it and make a wish. Like,
By the way, I think that makes sense, Ron, because if you're thinking of what is the can't reach the middle of my back demographic, it is truck stop for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, those motherfuckers. Yeah, no. So it's just a good call. I also liked when you said that the guy called his balance. He had like $7. This is before the internet banking. I used to call all the time because I was always out of money. Obviously, I'm a comic. And so one time I called it said, your available balance is $0.01. And I was like, fuck. One, that's not good. And two, I thought, did they think they had to call the lady on her day off to come in and fucking record $0.01? Like, was that? I don't think that was in part of their library, right? Because it didn't say $0.01. It said $0.01. I'm like, wow, they thought everything. That I was gonna have.
Hey, what about the space in between when she says what it is? Like, your available balance is $0.01. Like, you could have told me that 6 seconds ago. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
It's like
I also don't even think they were telling you that you had a cent. They were saying a cent. Like, you need to get the fuck up from this place.
Well,
I like to
tell you, it's a cent.
The chip reader. Some of the chip readers have a sound that goes when it's approved, and I fucking hate those ones. 'Cause
Yes.
that was obviously designed by someone who's never been broke. Because when it goes, you're like, oh fuck, oh god damn it, and then you got to do that. I need to transfer some money. You don't have money to transfer, motherfucker. It's all in your checking account. Shut up. This is the
Or-
you got. Put the
Or
Snickers on.
someone who's never run out of time trying to answer a Jeopardy question.
I like the idea though that there's enough space between the balance and then the actual number for you to hear her shaking her head.
Did you say
Yeah, she makes the how long have you been married noise.
Yeah, 1 cent.
He paused to check her Instagram before telling you the rest of it. She's like, look at this guy.
You can't, that's why you can't ask out the girl that works at the bank because she just like, nah. You're like, fuck. She knows exactly how much money you have. That's not gonna work. So, where you take me to Applebee's, you motherfucker? You get $24 in your account. Get the fuck out of here. Rachel, what we got? We got any tips coming in?
That's Burger King money, brother.
Not for two, Ben. I can't take her on a date.
We do have tips, and people are sending fucking super stickers on Venmo and.
I love you guys.
But here's the thing too, the super stickers on YouTube, sometimes they're wrong. So the description it actually writes out is not what it is. So then I get to make up what the other one is. So that's going to be fun later. So that's general.
That's awesome.
But Colleen Hansen, Ronnie, she tipped you $7.32 and said for Ron, and then it's fucking money that has wings.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And that is the biggest Christmas tree I've ever seen. Are you in a mall?
No.
It's huge. Are you at the food court? What is that? That tree is huge.
We also had.
That's why there's an arcade machine right behind her. She is at the mall. Polaroids from the mall photographer, like that's the whole thing.
If you pan to the left, there's a guy with a bunch of chicken on toothpicks on a tray.
Well, actually, there's a big fucking mannequin. Can you guys?
You
see
are
that?
in the food court.
Jeez.
Holy shit!
It just reminded me of one of the most frustrating, infuriating moments of my life. I was at the Mall America last year touring, and I walked up to Panda Express, asked for a sample, and the woman says to me, "You were here yesterday. You didn't buy anything." I'm like, I was not here yesterday. The fuck is that accusation?
You were there yesterday, right?
I was not there.
He was totally there yesterday.
I was not
Yeah,
there.
he's like, "How did you recognize me, you jackass?" He's like, I had a hat on and sunglasses. I can't believe you recognized me.
Be like, no, that was Gen Bleeb.
I was not there. I know that for a fact because the night before I was actually that time fucking the hot tub in the hotel, and I had a perfect alibi.
All right. We also had Kim Stewart tip $5 and said awesome set, and then there's a fucking turtle kid with a backpack holding a sign that says A+.
Thanks, Kim. Appreciate it.
Get an A+ for that
I
set.
love when we find new games. We're 9 months in, and we keep finding new games. It's great.
We had Bert tip you $50. He wasn't able to watch your set, but he had to leave early, but he wanted to say cheers and have a good rest of the night.
Man, imagine if he saw me. Jesus.
That would have been insane. It would have been smaller.
Yeah, I heard you did
like-
comedy. Here you go. Good luck.
It would have been like, I saw your set. Here's $7.32.
Buy me a Rockefeller Center tree like her next year.
Ron, do you remember one of our mutual humiliating Hollywood moments we had together? Ron and I were doing a pilot together. I don't even remember what it was for like Esquire or Style, some fucking network, and we're shooting at some house.
You mean
and
a
we'd already-
Hilarious. I do remember that. And Silver Lake, right?
Yeah, Silver Lake.
Oh,
We'd already
my
done
goodness.
rehearsals. We'd already closed contracts. We already did this thing. We show up to shoot that morning. As we're seated on set about to roll tape, they're like, we just got an email. The network no longer exists.
What?
Hey, that explains the dead body in the pool.
Yeah, dude.
Is that a dead body in the pool? What is that? It's time to go home. Will I still get paid? Will I still get my $7.32?
Yeah.
I did have one where I had a pitch meeting with a network, and I was pitching them this an hour-long drama series. And at the end of the pitch meeting, they go, "This is the best pitch we've had all year. This is fantastic. Absolutely love it. Like, we're gonna talk to the people upstairs, but this is great. And then I get an email 2 days later saying, "Oh, we're not doing dramas anymore here. We've changed formats." I'm like,
I think Lifetime was lying to you, dude. They do a lot of drama.
that was not Lifetime. It was not Lifetime. But it was embarrassing enough that I didn't say what it was, and I've been in a Lifetime movie and on Hallmark, and I still didn't say what network it was.
Hilarious. What's
It
the
was
name of the
CMT.
Lifetime movie, Steve?
What?
What's the name of the Lifetime movie?
Psycho yoga instructor.
What is it?
Psycho.
You heard me.
It's a
The
good
psycho
movie.
yoga instructor.
Yeah. Now the first 90% is all yoga, and then there's a little bit of psycho at the end. But it's still a quality flick.
But there's an
Oh, that's
instructor
funny.
the entire way through, from
Did
start
you
to
die?
finish.
That's true. He just
Did you
only
die in the
psych-
movie?
I didn't die in the movie. Well, maybe I died off screen. You don't know much about my character,
Hilarious.
so it's very.
I
it's
did a
very
Lifetime
possible.
movie too, man.
What?
I did a Lifetime movie too, which I'm very embarrassed about as well. But I'm glad I can say I did a
Oh
Lifetime
yeah.
movie.
I'm also embarrassed.
What was yours called?
What was
Ron?
yours called?
It's called Brimming with Love,
Brimming with love.
a movie about coffee and love.
It was brought to you by Maxwell House.
Maybe it was about hats and love.
Sponsored by Folgers.
I was actually in Psycho
We have
Barista
a cent.
instructor also.
The best part of waking up is that psycho bitch you married accidentally.
Ben can hold a note.
Thank you.
Rachel, what else we got?
I'm trying to find. So actually, when I texted Ron when we first got in touch, and I was like, "Hey, would you be interested in this show?" Blah blah. And he's like, "Yeah, sure." That next day, and I didn't send it to him because it was late at night when I saw it, and I'm like, I didn't want to there it is. Yeah. He popped up on my TikTok as an ad.
Hey, that's so funny.
Literally the next day, you popped up on my TikTok.
That's so cool.
So, yeah.
Got some mailbox money. It was a Pandora commercial I did.
Nice.
So sorry, show screeching
Did
halt
they
to that.
did they book you after seeing your coffee movie?
No. No. I don't think
Rachel, did
anybody
you
saw
say-
that.
Rachel, did you say tit talk? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I did. Fuck off.
I saw him in my tit talk. What?
Thanks for coming to my TikTok, everybody.
My TikTok.
No, just
Right.
one. It's not plural, just one.
Oh, which one?
Stop
bigger one?
twisting me, please.
All right. So we also had Jessica Keibel tip you $25.
Wow. Thank y'all, man.
Technics, 2 Canadian. Ron, but where are your feelings really from?
My feelings? They are, let me ask my wife. Hey, babe. Somebody asked, where are my feelings from? My feelings, where are my feelings from? Oh, my wife said South Carolina. That's it.
We had Dave Adler send you $7.32 and said, all I had left in my bank account.
Hey. Thanks, Dave.
Alicia West, $5 for awesome set and bless you.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna buy some puppy snacks and puppy poop bags.
We had, who else? Jillian Wood, $10 for Ron.
Thank y'all, man.
Ron
So cool.
Gould, $5. From one Ron G to another Ron G. Great set.
Hey, is that my dad?
Oh, that's right. We have
Are
a
you
Ron
my
G on the
dad?
show already.
Is that my dad?
And my brother is Ron G as well.
Really?
Yep.
Oh wow. Does he have a big head and he weird too? Like me and my dad? No?
My brother is you. I wanted to wait until now to tell you this, Ron.
Thank you, Ben. I appreciate that, sir.
You are the brother.
Was that an impression of me right there? That was pretty solid and made me feel not great, but it was accurate.
It's so funny.
Let's hear it again, Ron. Do that again.
That was that me? Oh, that was pretty accurate. That made me feel good, sir. He's my brother. All right, that's stupid. I'm sorry. That was stupid. Bad for you. That was weird.
Tips. Tam Brown tipped you $5 and said, based on you getting bit, I'd say marriage is more like a Tyson boxing match. Fantastic set. Sean Ehrlich, $5 for Ron. Great set.
Thank y'all so much, man.
Zara Bending tipped and said, nice set and wall, Ron. Black dog syndrome has been studied, and it comes down to shelters generally not knowing how to photograph black dogs to capture their features for adoption. And because pop culture connotates black dogs as more aggressive. Connotes.
Black dogs matter. How about that?
By the way,
Thank you for the
legit,
tip.
when I adopted Walter, like I was like filling out the form and it said, and like I was right for the insurance, and I like said he was like a black dog, and they like cross it out and change it to dark brindle. I was like, you can't just let me say he's black. It's fine. It's fine. He's a black dog. It's fine.
Urban.
And like,
He's the
yeah,
urban.
yeah, they were like, this dog is for a specific audience. We don't know, Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That is so quick. How are you racist with fur though? Like, I don't get it. Well, I do get it. I'm sorry. Never mind.
I mean, of all the
I
people,
yield my time back.
Yeah, it's.
I love that you're almost sounds like you understand racism for people. You're like, well, for skin I understand, but for fur, how could you dare?
It's just weird, bro. Like, because just even living in my building, my neighbors don't speak to me. But with my dog, now I have 2 new white neighbors, and I'm in Inglewood. It's uncomfortable and weird, but it's happening. Gentrification. It's a weird situation, but it's happening. White people, you can laugh. It's all right. I'm a homeowner. It's okay.
All right, let's finish these tips. Razor tipped you $5 and said, you'll have to excuse Bowers and his back scratcher. He hasn't seen Bill Burr's bit, Everyone Needs Lotion, yet.
I
don't
haven't
think anybody
either.
else saw it either. Nobody has seen it.
I don't use the back scratcher to jerk off. That's weird.
But you just happen to have it in your pocket. Why is it in your pocket though? Because you just can't. Like, you
No,
like,
I
hang
had it in
from-
my bed. No, I had it in my bedroom. And we're at home, man. So I had it in my bedroom on my nightstand where it goes.
It
Yeah,
was
it'd
in
be
that jacket
super
pocket.
weird, Ron. It'd be super weird if we were all at a comedy club and he's like, "See what you need."
Well, I have it then too. I mean, I'll be honest. The reason I wear the sport coats is because you can hide a back scratcher in it. That's really the only reason. You can't hide a back scratcher in a t-shirt.
Bowers, you gotta find a thing. You cut the head off the back scratcher and you sew it into the back of the sport coat, and you could just kind of just do that on your own.
Or
I
use the
got
corner of the
scratcher
wall.
so I can stop doing that. Yeah, I don't need that.
You won't even need a wall.
Well,
Walk around.
this explains Bauer's famous phrase he always tells people is, you scratch my back, you're redundant, because I stopped at a gas station once.
My buddy Richie Reagan is a comic in Louisville, made it a thing once called the Scritchy Scratcher, and it fit on the corner. It was like a rubber thing with little prongs on it. And it's stuck on the corner of a wall, and you could scratch your back with it. He never made any money, but he had a couple prototypes. It looked pretty cool.
What was the name again?
It's called a Scritchy Scratcher. Richie Reagan's, you ever get that?
Like
dude?
Scritchy. Spell that. Is
It's
SK?
called a Scritchy Scratcher. He's from Louisville. Scritchy Scratcher.
Okay,
That
a
was his
Scritchy Scratcher.
He also, my favorite joke, I think you'll like, Ron. One time Richie said, people always say the hardest part of a marriage is the first year. That's bullshit. It's the last year, which I think is
That's funny.
them's the
That
ugly
is
ones.
hilarious.
Yeah, which in Bauer's case is the same year.
Ouch.
No. 4 years in, I get divorced. I can make it. 2 the first time, 4 the second time. I think this time I'll get married. It'll be 6 before I get divorced.
You in your third marriage?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not married this time because she doesn't want to get married. Once you get married twice, you can do it as many times as you want because you know it's not forever. So who gives a fuck?
Well, the first one is a scrimmage anyway. But what I'm saying is, this is your third one?
Yeah, I'm in my third long-term relationship. I've been married twice. Yeah.
Okay, so who bought the jacket? Who idea was the jacket?
Nobody.
He was the salesperson at the jacket store. It was quite-
I'm like, you chose that. Okay, so hey, I need that one. The shower curtain one with the sprinkles on it.
When I
The
bought
rainbow
jacket,
sprinkles.
confetti came down. It'd been there for 11 years. They like named it. It was like a whole thing. It was crazy.
Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money
Ron,
reside? All right,
I know it's your first time on the show, but this is his tamest jacket.
Yeah.
Really?
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm late to the party. You know what? My bad.
No, it's
I'm
all right,
tardy
it's
to the
all right.
party. It's my fault.
When Bowers calls the store ahead of time, he's like, I'm thinking about coming down Thursday. They're like, Mr. Bowers, we're so excited to hear from you. I guarantee they hang up and they're like, he's coming back!
Let me get a jacket that matches nothing. You got one? I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Like, quick, Linda, unupholster the couch.
It's made out of window treatments. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Pillow shams. I'm sorry.
By the
Here it
way, right
comes.
now, Ron, I was looking around. It's hilarious that you said pillow shams. Nice.
I
It's
love that
hilarious
word.
that you said pillow shams because I was looking around. I'm staying in Airbnb right now, and for some reason they have like 30 pillows. It's very weird.
Why?
And I was about to go get a bunch of different pillows and pretend they were Bowers' jacket, and you made the joke before I could
Jeez.
even fucking do it.
Shams is just a great word. Shams. There's shams and cummerbund is like the funniest words ever. Shams.
Well, shams is perfect because sham means it's not real. And like, and they're like, hey, look at this. We're going to put these pillows on that you're not allowed to sleep on. By the way, yeah, I'm divorced. We're going to put these pillows on the bed that you're not allowed to sleep on, and they're called shams. I'm like, you're goddamn right this is a sham. This whole damn thing is a sham.
So Bowers, explain this one. Is this like the Temptations Christmas Motown 25? Like,
Well,
explain this one.
this is my favorite one. I don't know. It's just blue sparkly.
That's
I've
nice,
matched,
bro.
I have shoes that match it completely, which I haven't worn shoes in a couple months. So, you know, but someday if we ever go outside again, I'll wear them. But
Bowers,
Bowers-
Brother.
Bowers jackets are so extreme. When there was a PPE shortage early in the pandemic, he offered to turn them into masks, and everybody said we're good.
They look like gentrified Christmas candy. It looks amazing.
What's great about that jacket is that Bowers, like, if Bowers is ever in an accident, he won't need signal flares. He just puts his jacket down on the edge of the road, and then everyone's
look, sometimes you just go with it, man. Sometimes, you know,
it's the
I'll tell you, man. Like,
You got is that animal print?
no, it's
Flowers.
flowers. This is flowers.
Oh, okay. I thought it was tiger print. I was like, that's the Carol Baskin.
No, I got tiger print pants that are leather.
No. That jacket, Ron. That jacket is the Carol Baskin Robbins.
The Carol Baskin print.
All right, I've got some more tips.
Oh,
and Bowers
man.
is going to change.
I just think
jackets
generally the
every few
point
minutes.
is that Bowers looks ridiculous, and we all know it, and just turn it back.
Oh my God.
That's so funny.
The best part of that jacket, Ben, is the contrast on the plain wool.
Thank you.
He got the wardrobe of a magician. And for my next trick, another jacket. Watch this, guys.
And for my next trick, all my shit is not near me for once, and I don't like it.
Hey,
Why
dress for the
not?
job you
Oh.
want.
have.
Are we
What?
ready for tips?
And of course, if look in the house she's in right now, Steve. Of course, she has a fur coat. Are you serious? It's got a
It's a
Christmas tree
fucking
bigger than-
sham.
Oh shit!
It is. It is, Rachel. It is.
Are we ready for tips? Is
Hold on, Ron.
what I say most nights.
That looks like your bathroom rug. Is that your bathroom rug?
No, it's a sham. It's made from Coca-Cola Polar Bear.
All right, so we've got. Let's see what else we had coming in. So we got Heather O'Connor tipped you $5, Ron, and said that was an amazing set, hysterical.
Thank you.
Kim Stewart $5. Black Dogs Rock. I love your humor.
Thank you so much.
And then we had a lot of different general tips come in. Oh wait, no, Jake Parker $5 for Ron G. Clemson or Gamecocks?
Hey, Gamecocks, University of South Carolina, man.
And by the way, guys, while Rachel is figuring out the rest of them, this is the weirdest looking coat I own. Just a heads up.
Let me see. Oh,
Is
that's
that
just
Old
a
Navy?
coat.
It's just a coat.
I like it.
Just a regular coat. I
I like it.
don't.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard, Steve.
I've
I love
never.
when-
I've never killed a tauntaun or whatever the fuck you guys are wearing.
I love when Steve launches a merch store for one of his companies. It's just instantly his only wardrobe for the next year and a half.
Right. And Ben has on rescue fur.
Actually, who was it? Technic said, "Oh my God, Ben, not Henry Horse." Coat looks
Does
good. though.
match. This does match Henry pretty good.
Yeah.
It does, your doggy. Okay, so we had a lot of generals that had come in. Tam Brown tipped the show and said, Rachel, you'd think after 9 months you would know us. And then it's a fucking, if you could imagine Charlie Brown as a little chicken with one little fucking hair and he's just doing this.
If I could imagine that, if I could.
You can. Just try real hard.
That is what I see in front of me every day.
So then we broke YouTube, by the way. We broke YouTube super stickers because I don't think that they wrote actually all of the super stickers, and we have people just sending them like crazy. So Colleen Hansen sent one, and it said it was a white unicorn with rainbow hair, but it wasn't. It was actually a really buff, if you can imagine, a really buff video controller, and he's just going, critical hit! Watson the Box tipped the show $5 and said, I was this many years old when Rachel figured out my name is What's in the Box.
Nice.
Oh my God, Watson the Box is
What's in the
brilliant.
box?
Yeah. By the way, I know that we haven't heard from Zainab in a while, and I do not blame her.
Do I go get a coat? No.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
We had Ken Penny Lenny, super sticker, pair character doing a shaka sign with his hand saying cool.
By the way,
Benny Lenny.
I would buy an album called Rachel Describes Emojis. Like, this is fucking hilarious. I would listen to this in the car. This is great.
Ken Benny Lemmy, it says smiling face with halo, but it's not. It's actually a fucking little chubby smurf with a sweatbands giving you a thumbs up.
It's so cool.
I love that we've found YouTube's weakness.
Gus Walsh, it says super sticker a peach. It's not. It's that same chubby smurf with a coffee. Allison West tipped the show and said general, but she did. She tipped the show $20, and it's a dog that's ears are going crazy, and he's doing this, but he has a bone mask on, and he's like moving his ears, but I can't wiggle my ear.
It's so specific. Also, by the way, Chubby Smurf is playing at the Roxy next Monday.
Chubby Smurf.
Yeah.
Funny.
It's Thick Smurf. They like to be called Thick Smurf.
Gus Walsh, it says a pair character turning around, waving his hand, saying, hey, you, while lowering his glasses. It's actually a fucking Karen that's pink that has heart-shaped glasses, and she's, like, winking at you. It's just so dumb. Alexander Breyer, he said, why is a raven like a writing desk?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't either, but he didn't give me the answer, so I can't tell. We had Peace and Love tip the show. Steve, can you do a pajama party jokes? What? That request?
I've been waiting for someone to ask Steve that for a very long time.
I mean, I'm a little hurt. I have 2 albums called Pajama Party Jokes 1 and 2. And
they want the hits, Steve. They want the hits.
I was also in Psycho Pajama Party Jokes on Lifetime, so.
That's so funny.
All right, a couple more. Ken Penny Lenemy, a super sticker, a white unicorn with hair, but it's not. It's a fucking superhero chicken with fans like doing this, and his red cape's waving in the wind, and he's just pointing at the sky.
By the way, why is a raven like a writing desk is from Alice in Wonderland, and it is an unanswered riddle in Alice in Wonderland.
How do you fucking know that? Jesus Christ. Did you Google that, or did you just have that information in your head?
How weird is it that I've seen a movie that a lot of fucking people have seen?
They both get nothing done. They
There was
both
a
get.
movie?
There was a movie, there's a book, it's a common part of pop culture. All right, fine.
I'm gonna move
Nobody
along.
ever.
I'm gonna move
Nobody
along.
Nobody ever gets any work done on either of them.
All right. We also had Tam Brown. It says a Shiba dog, but it's not. Again, it's that fat Smurf with the hairband. He's laying back and goes, "How is it going?" And then Ken Penny Lemmy, it says a pink ice cream cone. So I think this is what YouTube's done. It seems like the same 5 that they're telling me, but it's not fucking true. So this one's not a pink ice cream cone. It's a chicken jumping, and then like he's doing a dance like real quick, and then he does that. And then one last tip for Ron, and we can go to the fucking game. Eliza Baker, $10. Awesome set. I had a black cat a few years ago. She was impossible to get a good picture of because she always looked like a shadow with glowing eyes.
Racist? Black animals are photogenic. Okay,
Oh.
FYI.
A raven and a writing desk are both black. No,
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that was not a race thing at all. It's a raven is black. It's the color of. All right, you know what? Fine.
Hey Bowers, where's HR again? Who's HR?
Are you serious?
Huh? I'm uncomfortable.
Or HR is HR McMaster. It's Trump's
We
former.
need some diversity
whatever the fuck
training
it was.
on this show. Can we do that? Can I be in charge of diversity training?
By the way, Ron.
To be honest, that's why I booked you, Steve. We've been having a meeting for weeks about this, and we finally brought Ron on. He's gonna have to run a session. So Ron,
I
take it away,
appreciate
bro.
that. Ron,
It's
if you
usually-
could run that session while wearing whatever the fuck that leopard leotard
This
thing
is the
is.
Coming to America 3 coat right here. This is when we went back to Africa. It's called Back to Africa, but it's Coming to America 3. It's on Amazon something, Amazon Premium something.
Not on Esquire, we know that. All right.
Wait, by the way, quickly before we do the game, I have an update from the Dwayne Perkins episode from a couple weeks ago. Taylor, if I may share screen. I got this text from Dwayne Perkins just the other night. I thought you guys might like to see the update.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You only had your bird feeder, cat feeder, cereal contraption.
Yep.
Danny. Perfect.
Just an extra cup. Just a cup.
Sure.
Oh my god, somebody in YouTube renamed themselves Chubby Smurf. You pieces of shit. All right, the game, guys.
Let's do it.
Game.
So the game today is make a movie colder, or make a movie cold. Let's just make a movie cold. If you're in our video front row, if you want to do any entries, please raise your hands in the participant windows and I'll call on you. These are some of the unpaid ones that I liked. Brad C had A Glacier Runs Through It.
Nice.
Gus Walsh, Some Don't Like It Hot. And then Marissa Francis, Snow White and the Frozen Dwarfs. And then Taylor, could you call on the Zoom people for me while I figure this out?
Sure. Shannon Dirk.
Can't hear you, Shannon.
We can go
We'll
to the
get
next
back to
person.
you.
Back to Shannon.
Adler.
We'll go back, Shannon.
All right. So first, just so that's my dad carrying me when I was about a year or under a year old, and that's him sitting on the chair back when he was about 4, maybe. But yeah, so that's my dad. So let's get to the movies and bridge the background up. So the first one is going to be, since copper does heat a little better, it's going to be Steel Mountain, because that's a lot cooler. And so the other two, the first one, instead of Frozen, it's going to be Gangrene.
Oh my god.
And the last one, so instead of Fargo, it's going to be Grand Forks.
Regional knowledge. Dave, I particularly appreciated that joke.
Steve just found his replacement for Judy, I'll tell you that much.
Hey, Shannon, is the things ready?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
There we go.
I have Ferris Bueller's Snow Day Off,
Nice.
St. Elmo's Freezer, and a fish called Gorton's.
Oh my god. Nice.
Nice. Crystal Bell.
All right, so I have Brisky Business. I have Cold Yeller.
Nice.
Snow Country for Cold Men. And Frigid Jones's Diary.
Oh shit.
Excellent. Sean Ehrlich.
Yeah, I have Singing in the Snow.
Nice.
North by Even Further North. Office Space Heater. And that's it.
Nice.
Lindsey Brown.
Frozen figures.
Nice.
Midnight on Polaris. Frost Nixon.
Nice.
The Blizzard of Oz. And this one's dedicated to Jen Winklepleck. If I tried to ski, what would happen is Silver Sliding's playbook.
Nice. Zara B with the fresh ink.
Thanks, babe. I only have just the one. I have Big Mammoth's house.
Nice.
He's woolly.
Cute. Pat the Weirdos. I think first front row.
Yep, first time front row. Here's my back scratcher to prove it.
Does prove it. Well done.
I got 4 of them. Frozen Chicken Run.
Nice.
Midnight Frozen Meat Train. Cold Runnings.
Nice.
And my wife came up with Frosted Gump.
Frozen shrimp, thawing shrimp, cold shrimp.
Winklepleck.
Yeah. So since you guys are talking about ravens and a writing desk, Alice in Winterland, and then also Psycho Ski Instructor.
Nice. I'm auditioning for that shortly.
It actually exists. Just that's real life. 10 things I hate about frostbite.
Nice.
One for Ben, just because 16 candles not lit because it's way too cold outside.
Nice. Cass?
All right, I have Winter Interrupted.
Nice.
Hunger Ice-capades.
Oh my god, I would watch the shit out of that.
Wait. Ever in your favor.
The Ice-capades, except they all have weapons? Fuck yeah.
You guy chop off Mickey's head. Yeah, that'd be fun.
All right. Some like it cold. I don't
Nice.
understand why. 28 days later, it's still May and it's still fucking frigid. What we do in the igloos. 10,000 things I hate about winter. And
Nice.
frozen saddles.
Nice.
I like it.
Courtney Thorne Smith.
That looks frighteningly nothing like her, but it's fantastic.
What are you talking about? That is Courtney Thorne Smith.
She looks like the mom on Growing Pains.
Joanna Kearns. Why do I know these things?
That's because she too starred in many Lifetime movies, Steve.
I must have seen her at the network parties.
That's right.
There you go.
I have Charlie Snow Angels.
Nice.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azerbaijan. And Good Chill Hunting.
Good chill hunting. I like it. Nicely done, Thorne.
Is there anyone else in our audience that didn't get to go that's in our front row? Wave at me if you haven't and you want to do one on camera. Jan, Mad Skittles.
I just always wanted to wave like that. No, I got Runaway Frigid Bride.
That could mean two things about her.
Anybody else in our front row? Okay, these are the other entries. So we had Stephanie had Absolute Zero Dark 30.
That's good.
And then she had The Hills Have Ice. We also had Jonathan S. Cooler Runnings.
Nice.
Jonathan S. Snow Girls.
Nice.
Jonathan, The Fridges of Madison County. Randy Longmire, The Greatest Snowman.
Nice.
Renee Hutchison, We Need to Talk About Kelvin. Gus Walsh, snow cone heads. Victoria Scattereggio, cold yeller flakes. A cold yeller. God damn, there's no we need commas. Cold yeller.
Rachel's about to lose it.
Flakes on a plane. Snowflake.
Flakes on a plane.
I actually prefer cold yeller flakes as an entry.
You didn't make a
You come from fridge.
And then instead of ET, icy. Get it? Icy.
Nice.
Chris Jacobs, the Blizzard of Oz.
Nice.
No Substitute has ice cold because ice is more than cold. But instead of stone, but I checked. And there are at least 5 existing movies called both cold and ice cold, so not sure it qualifies.
I think that's the winner, guys.
I'm not sure you have to read all of it. I mean, you can just like some of that. You can just.
Bowers, she has to read all of it.
I do. Gus Walsh, Mrs. Doubt Ice.
Nice.
Cassie Nolan, Batman and Robin, the one with Mr. Freeze and George Clooney's nipples. Natalie Smith, Frigid Face Off. Peace and Love had Austin Powers Out, the spy who shivered me. And that's it. Those are all of them.
All right, a lot of really good ones. I liked Fish Called Gorton's was good. Another Office Space Heater I liked. Greatest Snowman was really good. But I think I'm gonna go with the Fridges of Madison County was my favorite. The Fridges of Madison County. Ron, what was your vote?
I'm sorry, I was writing some down. I didn't know. Yeah, I got sidetracked. My ADD is kicking in. Do I have time to do mine?
That's okay. The election's fixed anyway, Ron. Don't worry.
Do you have one you liked? Is there anything that you liked that you heard? If not, no.
I heard a lot of them. I didn't write it down. That was my fault. I was writing.
That's all right.
That's okay.
Zainab, do you have a vote?
Oh yeah, my favorite one was
Which one?
Gangrene.
Gangrene. All right, cool. Rachel, I'm sorry, Rach.
The Fridges of Madison County was very clever, so I'm gonna give it to that.
Ben.
Yeah, I loved Office Space Heater, but edged out by Fridges of Madison County for sure. Very funny. And also, I take personal offense to everything that was said earlier. I'd like to say that we're not necessarily chubby; we just are a little thick sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not the Smurf name we would give you, Ben. We wouldn't be Chubby Smurf.
Would my Smurf name be Les Schtroumpfs?
Yes, exactly. That's what I was about to say. All right, my vote. I really like the Fish Called Gorton's, but I'm going with the Fridges of Madison County for the win. Fridges of Madison County. If that was yours, please email us at sdscshow.com and claim your prize.
Very cool. Ron, did you have any?
Yeah, I do. 12 Degrees a Slave. Boys in the Snow. Friday. Straight Out of Canada. Menace to Celsius. The Colder Purple. Ice Skating to Exhale. And Diary of a Cold Black Woman. That's all I have.
Great app. Do you have any?
Oh yeah, I have 5. Rocky Mountain 1, Rocky Mountain 2.
That's so funny, Zainab.
Nice. I love it. Rach, you got any?
I've got I could do 3 or 4. The guys have any?
How many you got?
I just have one, and it's really bad. It's stupid.
I've got as many as I was gonna say. I had as many as Steve has, so I've got. I'll go.
I don't have any.
Okay.
I've got a couple.
Yeah, I just have one, and it's stupid.
16 Candles to Keep Me Warm.
Nice.
And then this is a movie actually about a broken furnace, The Nightmare Before Christmas in Alaska. Last one, 50 Shades of Blue.
You know who else are 50 Shades of Blue? Les Schtroumpfs.
That's right. I've got a few men. And I've got good fellas, and I've got the so-called network.
I just had Miami Ice, and it's very stupid because it would melt.
I had Numb
You
and
know what's
Number.
cool? You know what's cool? Negative a billion degrees.
Taylor, what did you have?
What'd you get, Taylor?
I had Numb and Number.
Numb and Number.
That's funny. That's funny.
By the way, Taylor texted me before the show that he was like, he sent me and he's like, Numb and Number. I'm like, oh, that's so funny. And then he was like, wait a minute, Number looks like number. How do you? Am I doing this right? I'm like, no, I think they're spelled the same. And then we're like, how do we make Rachel read this?
Oh, you pricks. I'm glad I didn't have to.
Be like, we have Numb and Number.
Can we get to Lady Doodle time?
It's time for the song.
Lady Doodle time. It's Lady Doodle time. It's time for Lady Doodles that she draws. That's why it's the time.
Les Strumps.
That was quick.
Nice.
So fast.
And then I've been robbed. You and your sad void. And then I have the hot girl booker. Hey, did you get my 3 emails and 2 Facebook messages?
Funny.
By the way, wait, with Ben's voice, Ben, do you watch The Good Place at all?
I do. I love The Good Place.
You are in Janet's void right now.
I'll take it.
And then I have this one, realizing the belly button privilege.
What's it say at the top?
Oh, what did it say at the top?
It just
It
says-
just says what the fuck.
That's so funny. Hey, you made my beard connect too. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I can even make it. I could make it like completely full too.
No. It doesn't commit all the way, so it's still downloading. But I appreciate that. Thank you. For seeing the best of me, even when the world gave me something different. Thank you.
Kind of lumberjack
Is
now.
buffering? Is that
but-
buffering? Is that what you're saying? I like it.
Yeah, it's a buffering beard. Zainab wisdom: never go to a masturbator's house.
I want that on a throw pillow.
I want
On
that
the
on a
back of a
bottle of
jacket.
lotion. I am HR.
So funny.
By the way, in that, the back of my neck is very burnt.
Yeah. Then I have, look at you, girl, looking like yourself.
Hey, can I take a picture of that? Hold on. Or can you send it to me? I don't know what. Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome.
And then I have Steve's wild wacky coat versus everyone else's.
Hey, that's
It's like-
incredible, man.
It's very Heathers or very Mean Girls. It's about to go down. Here.
Well, yeah, they're all dressed like pimps, and I'm dressed like Sherlock.
In that coat, you look like you're about to show us your dick, but I get the point. Very trench coaty.
Watson.
It's a fucking wool coat, man.
Friends? What are those?
That's so funny.
Thank you. And then I have, hello, dog. It's Bowers' casual banter with Henry.
Nice.
Then I have a peach. That means a butt! I have our favorite emoji of the night. Do it, Rachel.
I'm here.
And then I made some super chats, some custom super chats for each of the hosts. I have Bowers' hot potato.
Oh my god.
I have Taylor's sticker. 5, 4, 3, 2. I have Rachel's, which would just be Zara as Wonder Woman, I think. I of course have Steve's,
That's also the tattoo across my knuckles.
And then my very last sticker and my last watercolor is Ben's.
Oh my God, it never happened. At art for something I can't remember on Instagram. At art for my heroes. At art for my heroes. Leading Corbin, everybody.
Oh, great job. I'd love for Ben to make his coach look ridiculous and turn him inside out. That's fun. So we did it. We made it through. Ron, where do we find you at? Plug your stuff, man. Where do we
Please
follow
follow me on Instagram, comedian Ron G, comedian RONG. Every Sunday, I really do a really dope virtual show called Chocolate Sundays. Check it out, Sunday, 7 p.m. But all the information will be on my Instagram, comedian RONG. Thank y'all, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for being here, bud.
Appreciate you being here. We'll see you next time. Zainab, where do we find you at?
Thanks for having me. This has been a bunch of fun. That artwork is fire, as always. Zainab Johnson on everything. ZAINAB Johnson. Zainab Johnson. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Well, good luck on the second season upload. It's a great show. I'm excited to see what happens. And we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for being here. As always, you can find me at Bowers Comedy, And I do really appreciate the Facebook group, guys. It's been awesome. Reading all that stuff. It's made me really feel happy. So I appreciate that. Thanks for all the love. You guys are awesome. Ben, what do you got coming up?
I have my year in review episode of my podcast Last Week on Earth dropping in just a few hours. It'll be up in probably about 4 or 5 hours. It's being processed and edited right now. Recorded it till all hours of the night last night. I think it's a really fun one. And most excitedly, tomorrow night is my New Year's Eve show with improv legend Greg Proops from Whose Line Is It Anyway? And you can get a ticket still at nowherecomedyclub.com. It's going to be an insane crew. We have some special people joining us in the crowd, but also we just booked an insanely cool surprise guest that will be joining us for a part of the show. It's going to be super cool. You guys are going to be very, very excited to see Proops and me and this person together on stage. And then, of course, we do a midnight toast and we do a cocktail hour afterwards. It's going to be very fun, drinking games. Please ring in the new year with us and see Hofstadter's show right before ours as well, as like a warm-up when we are still sober, and then be drunk at ours.
Sure. Who's the surprise guest?
Who is the surprise guest?
Yeah.
Nicely done, Bowers. Almost. You almost
Steve,
got
what
it.
you got coming up?
Well, apparently my show's opening for Ben's show. So if you want to check out my show on New Year's Eve, you can do that. I have 2 shows in January also. And aside from that, I don't have much else to plug. So, by the way, to show you how much I'm not like hardcore, I started writing it on this part, and I was like, wait, no, here. It's.
I think you should put it there too. It's another chance to get that number out there.
Yeah, and Ben, right after this, you and I are doing a show. We're both guests on Eliza Orland's birthday show.
Holy shit, I forgot that's in 20 minutes.
Yeah, Eliza Orlands, who is running for Manhattan DA, and we hope she wins, because that is someone who can prosecute Trump regardless of pardons.
Yes.
So please not only vote for her if you're in Manhattan, but please donate to her and come check out the show. It is us and Javi Munoz from Hamilton, and Tara Strong, who voices like a ton of amazing animated characters. And it's hosted
by Yvette Nicole Brown.
Mm-hmm. So check that out. It is right after this.
Very cool. Rach, anything to catch up on before we get out of
We
here?
do. So we had Carrie Campbell had tipped Ron $5 and said, "Don't forget the Black Kitties too, especially around Halloween." And then Jake Parker, $5 for Ron again, and said, "For the right team, even though we're terrible right now." And we had some, you guessed it, super stickers.
Your enthusiasm's waning.
Peace and Love said, "You got." Oh wait, no. So yeah, Peace and Love said, "You guys wear the pajamas and do the jokes." This is the guy that asked us to have a pajama party.
Oh, so he's saying that we should have a show all in our pajamas? That's actually not a horrible idea for a future show.
Our New Year's party for 2000 was the Pajama Jammy Jam, and we wore jammies at a party. It was super
Also,
fun.
and Bowers has pajamas that are the same as his tux jackets. So
No, all my pajamas are footy pajamas. They're
All right.
We also had, sorry, it's a bit loud in here. The chicken sticker is a lemon Rachel. That's their name, the dickheads. They sent, it says super sticker peach. It's not a peach, it's a fucking lemon head that's just blowing me a kiss.
Nice. By the way, Rachel, are they setting up for the Orange Julius right now? What's happening in the mall?
Yeah, it's, there's, sorry.
They're cutting up the bourbon chicken.
They're cutting. We had Chubby Smurf tip of the show, super sticker. It says it's a pair saying like "Hey you," but it's not. It is. Oh, I think it is. No, it's the Chubby Smurf with the fucking sweatband, and he's doing a mic drop or a gavel drop,
Schtroumpfs.
whatever we decide. We also had Kim Stewart tip the show and said, "Rachel, you'd be awesome at charades," and then it's a fucking ghost that just automatically throws on some shades and does this.
I also love that each one of them has fucking in the description. I got some fucking peach, some fucking snowman, fucking ghost.
Are we surprised? That's it, guys.
All right. Thanks so much for being here, audience. We love you. You were great, as always. I love that Jan has just wanted to wave at one point in her life. The fact that she got to wave today, that made me happy. That made her so happy. So thanks, guys. We appreciate you being here. We will see you tomorrow. Special show at noon. So just before the Steve and Ben show, you come to SDSC at noon. Special time tomorrow, noon Pacific. Come check that out. Rachel,
We're doing a show tomorrow. Good to know.
No show Friday, Ben. You don't have to wake up Friday till 4 or 5. You'll be fine. That's why we did it.
I will not. Thank you.
Yeah, just we're gonna have the show tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Join the Patreon before January, so then that way you can have hang out with our, what's it called, the Quiplash.
Yeah, we're playing Quiplash
We're
with
playing Quiplash.
with the Patreon hang.
And then lastly, Mike71 tipped the show with the Chubby Smurf. Ouch. I'm doing this and he's saying keep it up.
Is that the first emoji injury of all time? That's great.
Good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
That was an emoji.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. Really appreciate the love in the Facebook group. It was very fun reading all that stuff, and I appreciate you guys. And found stuff. I mean, I listened to podcasts last night I didn't even remember I did, so that was kind of fun. I'm like, somebody, Jess Keibel quoted me doing something. I'm like, where did I give this quote? It was like an article from 9 years ago. I'm like, okay, great. So it's been awesome. It's been a fun time. So I appreciate that. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow at noon for New Year's Eve.
All right. First of all, I have to frantically get 484848 off my knuckles before the Eliza show. Seems out of context. But also, just wanted to say, stuff at Steel City is coming along really well. I'm very, very excited about it. We just announced our board of directors, and our board of directors includes Elaine Boozler, Greg Proops, Josh Wolf, Arian Foster, Justine, producer Drew Tillman, and we are an educational institution. And so our very own Professor Zara Bending will be on the board as well. So very excited about that. Thanks for everybody who is supporting that. And let's say goodbye to Prop Smurf.
I don't know
Prop
why.
a Smurf. Oh, my God.
Not sure why we weren't asked to be on the board, Steve, but that's fine. Josh Wolf, huh? Greg Proops? I wonder how we know Greg Proops.
Your hand is blue.
You're damn right it is. It's got 484848 knuckle sandwiches. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thank you guys for being with us. The year's almost over, and just whenever you think about if the year's not over yet, realize that it is. Okay.
Watson, DeBooks.